Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different to what I usually make, and by that I mean I'm actually going to be serious today and be talking to you guys about a serious issue, mainly one that has caused a lot of uproar in the small YouTubers community. Ever since the Logan Paul incident happened, I've been saying that that was going to come back and bite us all in the butt, just like what happened when PewDiePie had his little slip up and the apocalypse happened. And unfortunately, I was right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube announced today that they're going to be making changes to their YouTube Partner Program, meaning you may no longer be eligible for monetization on your videos. Where we used to need a total of 10,000 video views on our channel to be eligible for monetization, we now need that on top of 1,000 subscribers and 400 total hours of watch time on our channel in the past 12 months, which is 240,000 watch time minutes. As a channel that has over 3,000 subscribers, but only has just over 1,000 total hours watch time for the past year, which is a quarter of the required hours, my channel is no longer going to be eligible for monetization after the next 30 days. And I just want to share my opinion on the whole situation, which is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, which is I think that these changes are actually really good changes. As I mentioned before, 2017 was the year of the adpocalypse, which affected all of us across the platform, not just us little guys. Big YouTubers were really negatively impacted by the changes YouTube made. People like Casey Neistat came out and made videos talking out about it. To word it in a similar way to what Casey did, it was basically the equivalent of having a normal job, getting paid roughly $20 per hour, but then all of a sudden your boss turning around to you and saying, hey, yeah, you're going to continue doing the exact same amount of work, but I'm going to pay you half. And I don't really know how much YouTubers make, but for the sake of my argument, say they earn $100,000 a month. All of a sudden, they are making half of that money. They were making $50,000 a month, and $50,000 is a lot of money. So I'm really glad to see that YouTube is actually making changes to look after their bigger content creators, to look after the people whose livelihoods are YouTube. This is their job. This is their full-time employment. They've spent years and years and years working on this platform to be able to earn that kind of money. So I think it's good that YouTube is looking after them. They should be priority over us. I hate to say it. To put it into context for you guys, I've only recently started posting actively again on this channel for the past 7 months. Of those 7 months, it probably took me about 5 to hit the 10K total views needed to be eligible for monetization. So that means I've been monetized or available for monetization for the past 2 months. And in those 2 months, I've made exactly $11.59, which roughly equates to 20 cents a day. Yeah. Another thing that I don't think a lot of small YouTubers realize is how YouTube AdSense actually works. Well, in the past, you may have spent about 6 months to a year grinding towards the 10K total views required to be eligible for monetization. You wouldn't have seen a cent from YouTube until you reach their threshold of $100,000. No, $100 in AdSense revenue. YouTube doesn't pay you. You don't receive your first paycheck until you've earned $100 in AdSense revenue. At the current rate I'm going, that's going to take me 500 days. But by changing the criteria to 1,000 subscribers and 400 total views, it means that when you are eligible for monetization, you're going to reach that significantly quicker. So us small YouTubers aren't really that affected, because if you look at it this way, you're either going to spend a year plus working towards earning $100 in AdSense revenue, or you can spend that year working towards being eligible for monetization. But when you are eligible for monetization, you're going to make that $100 within a month's time, roughly. Because math. In a way, I can see why so many small YouTubers are getting discouraged. The one negative that I will admit that does suck is the fact that it is going to make it so much harder for us small content creators to get our content out there. It's no secret that YouTube favoritizes monetized videos. Those are the videos they're going to share, those are the videos they're going to promote and recommend, because those are the videos that are going to make them money. And at the end of the day, YouTube is a corporation and they are about making money. So us small guys, we're already kind of like a needle in the haystack as it was, and now it feels like YouTube is kind of sweeping us under the rug. I will admit, that sucks. Branching off from my point that YouTube is a corporation, they are a business in the game of making money, And YouTube is incredibly huge now and incredibly oversaturated, and there are so many creators on this platform now, and we also do use this platform for free. It is a little bit delusional to expect YouTube to be able to hand out money to everyone willy-nilly, because as I said, they're a business. They're about making money. The money comes from the ads, and that money that YouTube does make, it should be focused on the YouTubers who do this as a job and is their livelihood. As I said before, these people have been grinding on this platform for years and years and years. I made the point before about being active on this channel for 7 months. For those of you who don't quite understand what that means or may not be a regular on this channel, I actually made this channel back in 2010, and for about 3.5 years, I was dedicated to constantly creating content. All of my videos back then were monetized, but I did not make a single cent in AdSense revenue because there was simply no money in YouTube. And all of the YouTubers now who are big and who are getting prioritized by the YouTube partner system and are getting YouTube's attention are people who were also grinding on YouTube back then when there was no money in it. An example of someone who I used to be friends with on YouTube, someone who I collaborated with on YouTube back in the day, is Chloe Brianna, who now has, I think she has 4 million. She has a lot of subscribers. So these are people who, as I said before, have been working for years and years and years on this platform, even when there was no money. And I don't mean that they've spent 6 months not getting paid by YouTube. They would have spent 3 years, 4 years working at something that wasn't even paying them money. So now YouTube is asking us to do the same thing that they did, basically. If not, do it for a significantly shorter time span. And we're all getting very upset by it, and I don't fully understand. I mean, if you are discouraged, I get it, you're entitled to your feelings. I guess the main overall point that I want to make in this whole entire video is the fact that if YouTube is your passion, if it's something that you enjoy doing, is losing 20 cents a day or $1 a day, heck, maybe you're doing real well with the AdSense revenue. Maybe you're making $5 a day. But is that really worth it to throw it all away? Because at the end of the day, that is still such a small, insignificant amount of money. And it really shouldn't be about the money. For the people who are popular now, it wasn't about the money when they started, and it shouldn't be for you. So if you're a small YouTuber and you do feel very discouraged about these new things, don't. Anyway, that is my opinion on this. If you have a different opinion, please comment them down below. I want below to be a discussion. This isn't just being like, this is my opinion. You should agree with me. I would be interested to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. So sound off down below in the comments. If you guys like this video, you can like it and you can subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm sure you know how to do it and you don't need me to tell you if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Just know I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!